Davis County High School first started out in a building that was previously a house. The house was located on U.S. Highway 60 East and sat right on the Ohio River. The house was owned by a guy named Richard Monarch, who was born on June 2, 1838, and was the fifth child of Thomas and Susan Davis Monarch. The Monarchs had 8 sons and 2 daughters. 6 of the sons owned distilleries. Richard Monarch spent his childhood as a farmer, but in 1869, Richard joined his brother Daniel in the distillery business under the name of D. Monarch and Brother Distilling Company. Soon after, however, Richard Monarch had his own R. Monarch Distillery. Kentucky Club, R. Monarch, Glenmore, and Kentucky Tavern were all brands that were sold at his distillery. Soon after the business skyrocketed, Monarch decided to build himself a mansion on a 14-acre piece of land that overlooked the Ohio River and was valued at about $80,000 in today's standards. It was completed in 1891. The Monarchs ended up being forced to sell the home because the distillery business hit a depression. The home went through a few different owners' hands before being sold to Davis County High School. Davis County High School had outgrown their first home in the Armory building because they exceeded the capacity. Since the number of students in the school had doubled, in 1931 a new addition to the school began. The expansion was completed in November of that year and costed roughly $33,000. In the addition were 9 classrooms and a larger library, until a gymnasium was added in 1935. Classes were held in the old Monarch House from 1926 to 1958. In 1959, a new model of Davis County High School began to be constructed on Highway 231 in the same year that the beloved Monarch Mansion was torn down to make room for Davis County Junior High School. Davis County High School started the school year back in 1961 at the new building and has been operating in the same building since. The school has since added on the freshman academy, built an auxiliary gym behind the school, and made a few minor updates inside the school, such as adding computers to their library. Besides these changes, Davis County High School is still the same school it was when it was built and still looks mostly the same. Davis County High School should be memorialized because of the effect it has on the community. The students are always willing to help out in and around the town of Owensboro, and the students and teachers have put in many service hours. The students have many accomplishments that should be recognized, and they set their goals high and want to succeed. Davis County High School also deserves to be memorialized in the city of Owensboro because of the strong tradition within the school, especially in academics and sports programs. In the 2010 and 2011 school year, Davis County High School tested 46% in the proficient range and 16% in the distinguished range on the Kentucky Core Content Test. This statistic put over half of the student body's test scores in the higher percentile. Along with the academics, Davis County High School also has a strong tradition in sports. The swim and dive team has won the city-county meet for the last 21 consecutive years. The boys cross-country team has won 25 region titles, and the girls cross-country team has won 27 titles. And there are many other sports that have made an effect on the Davis County High School tradition. Judy Bland, graduate of Davis County, class of 1967, sent her 3 children to Davis County High School and now has 2 grandchildren that go to the same school. Davis County High School was the same in many ways, but was also different in many ways too, Judy said. Many of the high school traditions were the same in many ways, like the pep rallies, assemblies, school sports, and they still had a lot of the same clubs. My experience there meant a lot more to me than just getting an education, and if I could go back to the days at DCHS, I would, she said. She knew she wanted to send her children to a school that would have the same positive experience that she had at Davis County High School.